Over the past 6 months, we have engaged hundreds of community stakeholders in a discussion about the revitalization of this neighborhood and the development of our campus. Thanks to this extraordinary community planning process, today we are pleased to present the Academic Village at Point Park University in downtown Pittsburgh. We're going to start our project with the Student Center development and the Wood Street corridor. This is the intersection of the Boulevard of the Allies and Wood Street, and here's our vision of what this intersection can look like. This will help this intersection significantly. It will add beauty and green to the intersection, but it will also make it much more pedestrian friendly for the hundreds of people that are crossing this intersection each day. Moving on now to the YMCA and the Boulevard of the Allies. Here's our vision of what the Boulevard of the Allies will look like. This building becomes our student union, our university commons, which will be connected to these two residence halls and the park. We will build a conference regulation gymnasium and connect it to the Y, taking full advantage of all of the existing locker room facilities inside the Y. This project literally transforms this block of the Boulevard of the Allies. We will put about 240 students living in those buildings in apartment-style suites. This is First Avenue and Wood Street, the backside of the two buildings facing the Boulevard of the Allies that will become the residence halls. And here's the opportunity for First Avenue. We will work with the county and the city to see what the opportunities are to transform First Avenue into just a really lovely European-looking academic village. We're now going to take a look at the Wood Street corridor. This is Wood Street, and we're standing on Fort Pitt Boulevard now looking toward the Cultural District. As we develop this corridor and develop our campus, we will pay attention to all of our first floor space and make sure that we open it up, provide plenty of light and plenty of activity. Here we are on Wood Street now. We're looking in the opposite direction. We're looking back toward the Monongahela River, and here's the opportunity for what Wood Street can look like. We're going to plant at least 150 trees along Wood Street and the Boulevard of the Allies. That's our commitment to sustainability and helping to green downtown Pittsburgh. We're now going to talk about the new Pittsburgh Playhouse development project. Here we are on Forbes Avenue. We're announcing that we are going to build the Pittsburgh Playhouse in downtown Pittsburgh, and the front door of the building will be right on Forbes Avenue. This building will house 3 theaters. It will have a 500-seat proscenium theater, a 350-seat thrust theater, and a 120-seat studio theater. Just imagine what this will do to Forbes Avenue and the 5th Forbes development area. On the 4th Avenue side of this building, we will have the opportunity to build a housing tower. And here's a rendering of what our housing tower can look like. This housing tower can be anywhere from 200 to 600 beds, right along 4th Avenue. So the total investment in downtown Pittsburgh will be $210 million. Of that $210 million, the university will invest $73 million. The university's investment is in all of the land acquisition and the residence halls. We will raise $103 million to invest in downtown Pittsburgh, and then the public-private partnership for the parking is at about $34 million. In terms of a timeline, this is our very best guess of what we can do. The message on this chart is that all of these pieces of the project can get started within the next year to 2 years. Some of it's already begun. And then the second phase of the project is the Pittsburgh Playhouse. And again, this is our best guess right now, and this will be dependent on the fundraising. I am so pleased to have shared our vision for a vibrant, dynamic urban campus in downtown Pittsburgh. The Academic Village at Point Park University is a $210 million investment in educating students in downtown Pittsburgh. It will provide our students with a truly unique to Pittsburgh campus experience that will allow them to learn and enjoy the riverfronts, green space, recreational facilities, our theaters, the cultural district, and easy access to small businesses and Fortune 500 companies alike. The Academic Village will also be a catalyst project for continued development in downtown Pittsburgh. Thanks so much for joining us.